Wycliffe Oparanya is a man on the ropes. I say this because, believe it or not, William Ruto has just cut funding to Oparanya'S office, forcing him to now beg permanent secretaries for money for fuel. Just listening to this.
My office, all the time I have to come here to get money for the operation of my office. I don't know if my office is recognized as one of the offices of CS in this government or is not. And I will plead with you that at least I should get a location appropriately, as pointed out by the PS cooperatives, that at least I need 200 million in that office to enable me to operate. I have to depend on these PSs. When I go out, I'm stuck out there. There's no fuel. I have to call any of them. Because they are accounting officers, they're always signing for themselves. So I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue being a beggar from my juniors. I hope you have heard that.
Now in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why President Ruto has cut funding to Oparanya'S ministry. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. The first reason behind Oparanya'S financial woes is the fact that he admitted on camera that looking for votes for William Samoei Ruto is damn near impossible. I know you ilichoma rais na sasa ameanza kuretaliate. And in case you missed what Oparanya said, here's the tip.
Na hii kitu ya kufukuza watu, sasa wanafanya kazi yetu kuwa ngumu. Kazi yetu ya kutafutia rais kura imekuwa ngumu. Ukienda mahali unaulizwa kwa nini fulani alifukuzwa. Hata kule kwa bunge wanafukuza wengine. Kule kwa bunge wengine wanataka kufukuzwa. Na hii ni kipindi cha lala salama. Hiyo itasaidia sisi. Tunataka sisi wote tuwe pamoja. Wakati kama mtu amekosea, sema sorry. Tuendelee mbele. Tukifika 2027 tukae chini na tuuziane, tuulize wewe ulikuwa umekosa hii urekebishe.
So because he openly admitted that, the bitter lemons in UDA have decided to teach Oparanya a lesson, and the lesson is keep your mouth shut. Second reason why Oparanya'S money has been withheld could be because of wastage. You see, Wycliffe Oparanya is the same guy who I don't know if it's his fourth wife or fourth girlfriend, was moving around in a full armored convoy. In case you missed it, here's a tip. Surely, if you do such things, hata mimi ningekuwa rais, ningekunywa mabawa kwanza as we see how your kiburi is progressing. Anyway, be that as it may, this is how the lessons that Oparanya needs to have learnt by now. Lesson number 1, always celebrate in private, never in public. So that when things go wrong, no one will judge you or no one will roast you. But shida Oparanya is that 2 weeks into his CS job, he was busy laughing at Kalonzo and telling them to keep quiet as he enjoys his peremende. I'm sure you remember that statement. In fact, he's Kalonzo calling him out for the same.
Interestingly, nacheka because my friend Oparanya jana alinishekeza sana. Yaani mtu waziri, aliyekuwa waziri anaweza akasema wakati kama huu, asema yeye anakula peremende. Nyinyi kina Kalonzo mna njaa, yeye anakula peremende. Nikauliza, sasa things are upside down. Lakini yeye ndiye waziri sasa wa Hustler Fund.
So if you get promoted, whatever it is, celebrate in private. Watu wasijue, ukisherekea in private, ile siku unapata shida, they remind you. They say, ulituambia wewe unamumunya peremende, sasa umenyang'anywa mafuta. Why are you complaining? So that's lesson number 1. Second lesson that Oparanya needs to take home is that President Ruto has a vendetta against Luyas. And I can substantiate this. He chased Cleophas Malala as the UDA Secretary General. He then infiltrated ODM and chased Edwin Sifuna as the ODM Secretary General. In fact, I remember at some funeral service in Kisumu, or where was it? He told Sifuna that akiendelea kumsumbua ataita mkutano ya founder members wamfukuze. He achieved that. That's the second person from Western Kenya that he has antagonized in under 3 years. Once he was done with Sifuna, he went for Mudavadi. He literally removed all the functions from Mudavadi's office and took them to Kosgei, the head of public service. And that's not just me cooking up things. Here's Mudavadi's own PA, Mr. Kinoti, confirming it.
Ene coalition, afadhali tuhesabiwe Waluya tukuwe na presidential candidate. Tuhesabu Waluya ni wangapi. Lakini hatutaenda kwa any coalition where we are being told we are number 3. Hii ya Ruto hatuko, kwa sababu hatuko number 3. Msali ya vitu yenye alipromisiwa zote amenyang'anywa. alikuanga kwa presidency, ulikuanga president, deputy president, prime cabinet secretary. Wakang'oa, akabaki president, deputy, Musalia akawekwa chini ya Kosgei. Ikakuja state corporations ambazo zilikuwa zimewekwa. State corporations were there. Wakatoa kwa hiyo ofisi ya Musalia, zikatupwa nje. Government Delivery Service, where I've been a director, yote ilikuwa chini ya Musalia, ikatolewa kwa executive order number 2, ikang'olewa. Musalia ameachwa na ile shell inaitwa foreign affairs, anakaa huko peke yake. Musalia acted for so many days as a prime cabinet secretary. In the end, when Ruto was bringing back his cabinet, wakati alikuwa amedissolve cabinet, akarudisha Musalia peke yake kwa 30%.
And then now once he was done with Mudavadi, now he's dealing with Oparanya. Please, it is good to look at history. Mtu hawezi kuwa alipiga baba yako, akapiga ndugu yako mkubwa, na wewe unaona atakuwa rafiki yako. No, history repeats itself unless somebody is very intentional with breaking those generational curses. And you must also remember, Ruto is the same guy who said Kitale is historically not for Luyas. In fact, here's the tip.
Who lived where? Whose land is ancestrally whose? For example, the whole of Kitale, the Luyas, the Kisis, many of the Kalenjin subtribes who are there today will have to move out because that land ancestrally belonged to the Pokot, the Cherangani, the Sengwer, and the Sabaot.
Oh, but that's a little extreme, Mheshimiwa.
It is not extreme, it is in the Constitution. I will challenge you to go and read it. That's it.
So yeah, those are the take-home lessons for Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya. I feel sad for him, but ukituringia unakula peremende na sasa hata hakuna mafuta ya gari unaenda kuomba juniors. Hiyo ni msiba wa kujitakia, but it's not too late to rectify that wrong. Exit this government, join the opposition, and you will be in the next government. It is a guarantee. Now, having said that, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. So with that is today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. All right, guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.